Alright guys, so today we're installing Windows 98 in 2020, Windows 98 SC to be specific. So we got this old PC here I bought for $10, used to be owned by a car dealership, and was a office computer for its entire life, and we're gonna get it up, booted up with Windows 98, and we're gonna make it a retro gaming computer. So here we go. Okay guys, while Windows 98 is installing here, let me just go ahead and give you the rig rundown of the PC I'm installing this on. It is I believe it's a custom build. It's got Intel Pentium 4 CPU, 3 optical drives. We got 1 floppy disk drive, a 80 gigabyte
Western Digital hard drive,
1 gigabyte of RAM, an NVIDIA GeForce 6200 GPU. And originally this desktop had Windows XP on it. It is a really crappy Windows XP computer. So we're gonna downgrade it to Windows 98, and now that we got a graphics card in here, we're gonna get gaming. And yeah, so it should be cool. People on the street always come up to me and ask, hey, Ace Code, why do you put all these old operating systems on computers? Why not just get Windows 10, use an emulator? I mean, you could do that, but that's no fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and fix this real quick, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I think I know how to fix the problem here. I'm just gonna require a little bit of Ace coding. And we're just gonna add a little bit to this line right here. So now that we've changed the system INA file, let's see if that changes anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it did. We got mouse. Okay.
Just add some of this information here.
It's alive! Oh man! I can't believe it works. Look how fast it is. This thing is blazing. See what screensavers we got. Man, what a blast from the past. Sweet. Okay, so I am going to try and get some of the drivers installed on here for the NVIDIA graphics card and get a few other things on here, and then we're going to install some games. Be right back. So just finishing up the install of the unofficial Windows 98 Second Edition Service Pack 3.64. For those of you who don't know, it's an unofficial Service Pack update that came out in 2018 for Windows 98, and it should add a bunch of fixes and help increase the speed and hopefully fix some of the issues we're having earlier. The only thing that sucks, we won't be able to use Internet Explorer, so sad day. Hopefully this Google Chrome works, as if we're going to be using the internet at all, which I'm going to try to do. Okay guys, so after installing the Service Pack 3 update, I ran into a few issues, got a few stop codes, and When I tried to install the NVIDIA drivers, it said I was running out of memory. Also, my full hard drive isn't being recognized. I have an 80 gig hard drive and I'm only seeing about 5 gigabytes of that. So I'm gonna go ahead here in Fdisk and format the drive and do a fresh install. So we're back in Windows 98. It looks like it installed correctly, no errors so far. And it's still only giving us 5 gigabytes. I don't understand. So it's still saying we only have 59 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, we don't. There's 1 gig on here. So going into the device manager, we can see we have standard PCI graphics adapters, so that's our NVIDIA card. We don't have a driver for that. Standard floppy disk controller is having issues. Primary IDE controller, secondary IDE controller, and PCI card, Ethernet. All these seem to be having issues, and then there's a motherboard resources issue right there. So we're going to try and fix some of these, and then we'll go and fix all the memory problems and the hard drive problems in a bit. So good news is we finally got our USB working. We installed the USB drivers, and we have USB now. Right there. Now this flash drive is formatted to NTFS, so it won't work on here, but as soon as we format that to FAT32, that bad boy is gonna work. We still haven't fixed the C drive capacity problem or the RAM problem yet, but we're getting there. So now on to installing our NVIDIA drivers for our graphics card. And here we go. Oh, look at that. PCI ID and well, I guess we're gonna have to fix that now. One thing after another. This is not easy. We'll be right back. It's saying now it successfully installed the drivers, so that's weird. We'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, it's let's see, almost 3:30 in the morning and I'm still trying to boot up Windows 98. I'm having a lot of issues. I got the USB working, I got the driver for the graphics card installed, but it's having a memory conflict with the motherboard and I can't seem to get it to work even though I disabled the motherboard resources, which were supposed to be conflicting with it. It's still not working. Yeah. And I just installed the Service Pack 3 update and then it froze. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm starting to think maybe I should format it and try again in the morning. Because this just does not seem to be working correctly. And there's just no way I can game on this. No way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so after a little more research, I discovered that this motherboard is actually from 2007. So even though the Pentium 4 and the graphics card are of the era, this motherboard is just a little bit too new for Windows 98, and I can't get any chipset drivers or any drivers really whatsoever except for the USB. It's causing too many conflicts. So I might just go ahead and put a fresh install of Windows 2000 or XP on it and see how it likes that. But don't worry, because I have this machine right here, which is also another $10 fine. It has GeForce FX 5700, Pentium 4, 2 512 sticks, and it is a little bit older and a little bit closer to the era we need as far as hardware compatibility with Windows 98. So I think we're gonna go with that next and try and see if we can get that one working. Later on, I'm going to do a couple videos here. These are 2 more $10 PCs. So we tried. We gave it our best effort, but it's just not going to happen with this one. So I'll probably do another video where I install XP on here and get that going. And then, of course, do another one with this machine here, getting Windows 98 to run and get to play some games with a little bit older hardware. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.